Oh, good afternoon, Facebook users and YouTubes. You snuck up on me there. Well, actually, you didn't sneak up on me, I snuck up on myself because I decided to surprise myself by doing a video, even though I knew I was doing this. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes as I did yesterday. I don't know if you know that, but I am, because, you know, screw washing. It's for strange people who like to be clean. Now, yesterday, or 2 days ago, I'll do days in my head, I did a story, half improv and half scripted, and it was, I've got some good comments. It was fairly fantastic, and I rather enjoyed it. So I'm going to do it again, but I've discovered that when reading over the video, I'd kind of written myself into a wall a wee bit, so I'm going to leave that there, and I will come back to it eventually. And I promise I'll do a full, story of it. It will be wonderful, fantastic, and, just look at this adorable face. You can't be angry at me, I'm sorry. So I'm going to read a story that I've started myself, and I think you should enjoy. It's about wizards, and it's about the world ending, and it has a general... Well, anyway, I'll read it and see what you think. So, let's begin. In a land of wonderful impossibility, a simple idea throws the world into beautiful madness. Homeless folk have often been thought of as the downtrodden of society, the leftover bits from the tables of fat cats, but I'm here to tell you the truth. That crazed man shouting at that wall and wearing a tinfoil top hat, he's a wizard. Oh yes, he may think that cats are trying to steal his thoughts, but if you walk up to him and say, "Lemon beards are wise," well, that crazed man of the night will turn into a wizard. So how, may you ask, does this tie in with the whole story? Well, very easily, very easily, surprisingly. You see, wizards are Earth's defenders, naturally, of course. I mean, do you think we survived the Y2K bug just by luck? You would have to be mad as a, I don't know, hippopotamus in a Dutch coffee shop to think such a thing. However, in this world of madness, a new danger has risen from the ashes, and the wizards are nowhere to be found. Will our hero find them? Well, you better hope so. Always you'll be eating doom for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So come into the world of madness with me. In an alleyway, not far from the River Thames, there is a cardboard box, a lonely, wet cardboard box, living out its life in the shade of a street lamp. It used to house tellies, teddy bears and wonderful playground equipment, but now it spends its day keeping a family of rats warm and dry. However, tonight it is alive with the magic it once had. You see, when a child plays in the cardboard box, their imagination attaches like bogies to the underside of a table, so it sticks to the cardboard box, and they literally create a whole world within this one cardboard box, whether it's a spinning galaxy or the house of a grumpy aunt, or whatever. It was discovered by the great Wronomir Kisswind in the 18th century that you can tap into these worlds and you can live in these cardboard boxes. Wronomir discovered this in 1870. He noted children playing in an old factory where wooden crates were made. He approached the children, and the conversation, as I remember, went like this. "Oh, little child, what sort of merriment are you having?" he said, puzzled. The little girl, who was terrified of not just Wronomir's short bushy beard, that had small bugs and mice scurrying through it, but his crazed eyes. "Begging your pardon, sir, we're having a tea party." "A tea party? Oh, you well, young lady, there's no one present but me, you, and Fred, and myself." Wronomir had a twitch in the corner of his eye. It may have been Fred the mouse coming up from air from its daily foraging. "Yes, sir, a tea party with a fairy and a queen of Switzerland." "Can't you see them, sir?" the little girl said, pointing into the vast space with an ever more puzzled look. Wronomir smiled and laughed, a sort of girly laugh, with the aid of Fred the mouse. "What are their names, little girl?" Wronomir asked with a chuckle in his voice. Well, my name is Natalia, since you didn't ask, sir. The fairy is called Layla, and the queen is called... Well, I don't know, sir, the girl said with a smug twinkle in her eye. Wronomir gazed deeply into the box that the child was playing with. He exhumed every inch of its wooden loveliness, almost as if he had lost a sweet in the complex corners of the box. He kept looking until, "Well, mister, I have to go for dinner. I can smell mother's roast cabbage again from here," the girl said with a haunted look in her face. "Yes, child, goodbye." Ronimir muttered as he was still looking the box's sides with deep interest. Just as the last drops of sunlight faded past the warehouse, Ronimir's face grew wider, his eyes blazed with colour, and he leapt 20 feet into the air. "By the greybeards, I have it," he said with almost childlike glee. "Fred, old chap, I have found out how children make up such wonderful nonsense." The mouse, looking ever puzzled by this bold claim, Ronimir pointed a long finger at the empty corner. The mouse looked into the corner, and... I'm gonna have to be a dickhead there, and I'm ending the video there. So, what's Ronimir discovered? Will Fred understand it? Will the child survive her mother's roast cabbage? If you tune in sometime Sunday, I should have an answer to all those questions that burn in the deepest caverns of your mind. Yeah, well, please like this video and enjoy it. If you want more, then just let me know. If you have any ideas for me to try out, I'm an approachable person. I'll try my best. Until then, my cookie.